Now we are going to start our exercise 10.1. First question having 4 parts. So first part is asking about all possible triangles. This is a symbol of triangle. S means multiple triangles will be there. All possible triangle. First triangle is ABC. So I will write symbol of triangle with ABC. Now I will put comma. Next is ACB. Now you will tell me the third one. Yes, it is ADE. Any other triangle? Yes. If I am combining these two triangles, I will be having a wider triangle and the level will be ABD. I will not consider C. I will write ABD. Now I will combine triangle number 2 and triangle number 3. If I will combine 2 and 3 triangle, so the name of the triangle will be ACE. I will not consider alphabet D. So I will write ACE. Now we have combined these two triangles. If I will take the complete triangle, which I will take ABE, triangle ABE. Do we have another opportunity to make another formation of the triangle? These two we have taken, these two we have taken, wider we have already taken, nothing is left. Now moving towards all possible angles. Angles means the angle which you want to highlight, it must be in center of another two alphabets. Suppose I want to talk about ABC, I want to talk about angle B. So it is covered by vertex A and vertex C. So I will write symbol of angle and ABC, A in between, B in between A and C. Now the next one I will take C angle. The same angle I am another angle I am taking from the same triangle. So it is C, which is in between B and A. So I will write angle C in between B and A. So it will write it BCA. If I am going towards this, I will write CAB. I will take A in between B and C. A in between B and C. I have covered all three angles of the first triangle. Now CDA, the same procedure will go on. I will take C in between A and D. Angle C in between A and D. Now I will take D in between CDA. CDA. And hence BAC. BAC. Now I will move towards the third triangle. Angle D is formed by AD line then DE. So ADE. Angle ADE. Next I will take E. Angle E is formed by DE and EA. So I will write E in between D and A alphabet. So it will be DEA. I will take A part, E, A, and I will getting D point, angle EAD. Now I am going to consider triangle, those are having double stroke on their angles. You can see B has double stroke, D double stroke and A double stroke. Means I have to consider these angles. So I will write angle B formed by ABD. ABD. Now angle D formed by BDA. BDA. And the angle A, wider part of the angle A, DAB. DAB. Now it's time to consider triangle number 2 and 3. If I will consider triangle 2 and 3, what I will get? I will get another strokes on the angles. This time I am going to highlight angles, those are having double strokes. I am erasing these strokes. Now you can see our triangle named ACE. Each and every angle is shown by triple strokes. So these angles we have to write. So how to write these angles? Angle C covered by A and E. ACE. Another is angle E, CEA. CEA. And angle A, E and C both are covering it. CAE. Now which one is left? If I am going to take the wider part of the triangle, like I am going to take ABE as a triangle, see what I am going to do. I will consider wider part of A and the extreme corner of the base angles like B and E I will consider. So I will be having another three angles, angle ABE, angle E covered by extreme corner vertex B and extreme top A, wider part of A. So A, E, B. You can write B, E, A, they all are correct. E must be in center. Now A covered by extreme corner vertex B and E. So B, A, E. Here I have written all type of angles formed by these triangles. Now we have to write all possible line segments. How to write all possible line segment? It's very easy. Line segment AB, AC, AD and AE. AB, AC, AE, AB, AC, AE and AD also. Now line segment BC, CD, DE. BC, CD, DE. Do we have another line segment which I forgot to take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Complete BE also can be taken. Now these are the all possible line segment drawn by this figure. Now we have to write three triangles with point E as the vertex. Point E as a vertex we have to take. Now name the triangle. So if triangle who is having point E as a vertex, we will consider that only. So which of the triangle can be considered as a triangle? Yes, triangle number 3, if I will write its name, so I will get vertex E. Yes, so I will write triangle who is having vertex E, A, D, E. Here you can see I have 3 vertex, out of them one is E. Next triangle which I will consider with vertex E, if I will take 2 and 3 combined, so I will get A, C, E. Again I will get at vertex E. Now if I will take 1, 2, 3 together, okay, again I will be having vertex E because ABE having vertex E. Another triangle which we can try, 2 and 3 we have combined, we got E, and ABD we can't consider because we don't have E. ACE cannot be considered. Yes, we have got our answers. Now we will do next question. Now in our question number 2, we had 3 collinear points, point P, point R and point Q. Question wants to us that we have to join PQ, QR and RS. So I am joining PQ. Okay, afterwards QR. So I joined QR and then PR. Now what is the figure? Name it. Name the figure. It is triangle PQR. Answer. Triangle PQR. Name the side opposite to angle Q. Angle Q. What is the side, opposite side? Here it is opposite side. What is it? It is PR. So we look at side PR. Next is name the angle opposite to the side PQ. Name the angle which is opposite. Name the angle which is opposite. Opposite to PQ. Where is PQ side? Side PQ, and the angle which is opposite angle. It is opposite angle. Here we have a side PQ, and the angle which is just opposite to it is angle R. We will write it is angle R, opposite angle. Now name the vertices opposite to all three sides. Vertices means corner. If I am taking a side PQ, what is the opposite vertex? Opposite vertex is R. So R opposite to side PQ. Vertex R. Now opposite to side. If I am taking RQ, which one is the opposite? It is angle P, or we can say vertex P. Here we are talking about the vertex, so I will not show the symbol of angle. Now in the next part, another third side which we can consider is our last side PR. If I am taking PR, then what is the opposite vertex? Opposite vertex is Q. So I will take opposite to side PR. Which one is the vertex opposite to the rest of the Q? Vertex Q. Name the side opposite to each vertex. It is the inverse of the D part. If I am taking R, and what is the side opposite to R? PQ. So opposite to vertex R, what we have? Side PQ. If I am taking another vertex, I am going to take PQ. I have taken as opposite. If I wish to take vertex P, and which side is just opposite to P? It is RQ. So opposite to vertex P, we have side RQ. Now R we have taken, P we have taken, rest is Q. Opposite to vertex Q, we have PR. So hence we have done the all parts of question number 2.